Hello guys, welcome to Priska's Mission. In today's video, I'll be talking to you about some of the items that I bought for my baby number 2, which I have used the least. I'm not gonna say I didn't use them. Actually, some of them I did not use, but I would rather say the word I have used the least. I do not know if you have seen a video I made about newborn essentials for 0 to 6 months. If you haven't seen that, please click on the link I'll be putting up and you can actually click on it and watch the video. I did try to cover all the fundamentals. If you are actually interested in knowing what to buy for your baby 0 to 3, click on that video and have a watch. In today's video, I will predominantly be talking about things that I have bought, which we have used the least. I used them, but then I thought, maybe I should not have bought them and save some money. So watch till the end and tell me in the comment section what you think you would not be buying from watching this video. In number 1, I have the hand mitten, the baby hand mitten, or the scratch mitten. Some people would call it that because it stops baby from scratching themselves. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what the mitten looks like. It looks like gloves, but without where the fingers goes. So this is what it looks like. The mittens are very good, I'm not gonna lie. I use them a lot in this second time round. However, I did find out that I think this is the only surviving pair that I have. I bought about pack of 6 and I think this is the only pair that I have still paired up, only because when you wash them you lose them. Possibility of losing them is very high. Sometimes you find one and you don't find the other, etc. And sometimes the baby takes it off in the bit of moving their hands around, and then you won't even know it's gone to stuck by the side of the chair. All of that is just too much faff for me. Alternatively, you can go for an all-in-one sleep suit. I have one all-in-one sleep suit here, and this is what I am talking about. They usually would have this mitten that is built in, so if you flip it over, it kind of like covers the baby's fingers from there, and with that you have it all in one piece. You don't need to get mitten separate, buy this separate and then wear that on the baby. No, but if you have this, you will just flip it over and that serves as a hand mitten. With that, there will be no scratches, there will be no cold, because one of the reasons why I bought mitten is because I had my baby during winter and it was very cold. So I thought, oh, maybe because she's a winter baby, we're going to be needing hand mittens. But no, we didn't need it that much because we had this. My number 2 item will be baby outfits. Right, babies' outfits are so cute, don't get me wrong, especially for the girls. Oh gosh, you know, I'm pleased I have girls because their outfits are just, you know, you can't look away. When you go to the shop and see them, you can't look away. You just would be tempted to pick 1 or 2. But my dear, you do not need that, especially when they are newborn, because to me, my babies, they need comfort. And what gives them comfort? Baby grows, onesies, those are the things that you need for comfort. Remember, they need to be warm as well. You're not going to have a newborn of a week old or few days old or two weeks old and you're putting them all jeans and all of that sort of big outfits. No ways. They just need to be comfortable in what they are wearing, and they need to be warm as well. And these onesies gives them all of that. So why not? Why waste money buying 0 to 3 outfit that they would never wear to anywhere? Even when they go for their immunization or anything, they are okay wearing their onesie. I tell you what now, and in case if you do not know, if you're yet to have your baby, just so you know, your baby will only eat, sleep, poo, and eat, and sleep, and poo. that's how their life will be for at least for the first 3 months, if not more. And why put them on big outfits that will just keep them uncomfortable and make them to cry, nothing more but to cry if you don't take care. If you do want to buy an outfit, please do so, because I know I bought some outfit, but I tell you why I bought some outfits. I bought them because I want her to do a photo shoot at home. We were going to do in the hospital, but it was just too much for me, so I had to cancel. So we did a photo shoot at home. So if you're going to do a photo shoot for your newborn, then you can get them outfits that you want, and you know, where once they finish taking the photo, you can take them out of it just for your own peace of mind and for their own comfort. My next are baby shoes. Yes, I know people say, oh, babies don't need to wear shoes, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's true and it's not true. Please, moms, bear with me here. I'm not naming or shaming anybody. Just do what you feel is best for you. When I had my first baby, I could swear that babies don't need shoes whatsoever. And I still can swear by it. However, shoes like this, they may look all pretty, all cute. I tell you, I have all sorts of shoes. I have sandals. I have, you know, I bought them loads of beautiful shoes because they are cute. Who wouldn't want to, like, I tell you, I bought my new baby Ugg boots. If you can imagine, I went over the top. But she wore them just once and they kept falling off. My little girl wore these during her baptism. And I tell you, it kept going off her feet to the extent that the priest said, right, mom, hold this until after the baptism. Right, so they will keep falling off and you keep struggling to put them back. All of that, you know, you don't even need to go through that stress for any reason. However, like I said to you before, my second baby, I had her during peak of winter, and there is no way she's gonna go out there not wearing some sort of booties. Yeah, so I bought her these very tight fitted booties. They are cloth material. I've taken them out to the shed, so if not I would have showed you. They are cloth material. They are some of them are wool, some of them are satin, but they are little booties and they fit nicely and tightly, and you can pin them. They have pins like this sort of clips where you just pin them to their feet, and that is it. That you can actually buy because I did find those useful. But shoes like this, oh my God, forget it. All of them, forget it. I have about 10 pairs of shoes for my little girl, and I tell you, she's constantly on this one because they are a bit like those booties and they stay on her for a longer time. So if you are thinking about buying her footwear because of the weather or anything, buy them tight booties or stockings that would fit nicely and perfectly on her feet without having to fall off, and you keep looking for it, and at the end of the day you might even lose one. The next on my list, guys, will be the sleepy head. Yes, I know that I did recommend the sleepy head and I still recommend the sleepy head, but hear me out. What I'll tell you about sleepy head is sleepy head are really good, but what happened to myself and my little one is that she was on it just for 3 weeks and she really loved it, and I loved it for her. It was really, really beautiful and good that she had it because it kind of like snuggles them together and keeps them as if they are still in the womb, all cuddled up. They are getting all that warmth and everything. Perfect. However, just bear in mind you're going to use it for only about 3 weeks. And if unfortunately you have a bigger baby, you might just use it for a week and they will outgrow it, and that will be the end of it. And considering the amount we spend buying sleepy head, you just ask yourself, does it really worth it? For me, I used it and I really like it. However, just because she was on it just for three weeks and she outgrew it, I thought, yes, we loved it, but it was a total waste of money because of the amount we spent buying it did not equate to the amount of time she spent on it. So for that reason, what I could have done, or what I would advise, is still buy a baby pod of some sort, but don't just go blowing it on sleepy head, because sleepy head is expensive for something that will last just about 3 to 4 weeks if you're lucky, and they would outgrow it. For number 5, I will give it to rocking chair. No, thank you. We bought this for my baby number 1, and for one day, I never sat on it to breastfeed. It was bulky, it was taking up a lot of room, it was just not functional for me. I mean, I never sat in their room to breastfeed them, no. Secondly, I never breastfeed, so for me, it was just a total waste of money. I ended up taking them down to the living room, and they were there for a few months before they went to the shed. You are never going to be breastfeeding your baby in their bedroom. You're either going to be doing it in your own bedroom or downstairs in the living area. So why buy a designated chair where you would sit to rock the baby, to breastfeed them? I just think it's a total waste of money. But if you must buy it, just think about where you will place them, where you stay more often. Don't put it in the nursery because that's the baby room, and no, because you're never ever going to be there. You will never ever leave your baby, a newborn, to sleep on their own in their crib or wherever. So why keep it in their nursery? For my number 6, guys, I have diapers and wipes. I tell you why I put diapers and wipes on here is because those are the sort of things that you would use very often and very frequently, and a lot of it. Remember, your newborn will just constantly eat and poo for you. Basically, that's what they do. And for my first baby, we went over the top buying water wipe, buying Pampers and all the rest of them. But we have since realized that we don't need that. There are a lot of other departmental stores or shops that sell water wipe, 100% water or 99.9% water for sensitive skin, etc. They do exactly the same thing as the water wipe. The water wipe, in my opinion, is so overrated. Sorry, water wipe. But yeah, it's so overrated because, look, this is Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia does, like, it's mild, it's gentle for baby, delicate skin, and above all, is like 99% water, same as water wipe. So why waste your money when you can buy Lupilou, Mamma Mia, and all the rest of them from the shop for about 70p each or even less, whereas the water wipe you're going for about £1.20 for one. You can actually use that to buy a box of Mamma Mia if care is not taken. So guys, be sensible. Water wipe and this are the same. Just make sure that it says 99% of water or 99.9% water. Just make sure that it's for sensitive skin and you're good to go. I don't see any difference between them and water wipe. Similarly, with Pampers. Pampers is just a bit overrated, especially for newborn. You don't need to do that to yourself because they are quite expensive. Why not go for the affordable ones? Go for Mamma Mia, go for Sainsbury's one. We're currently using the Sainsbury's one and it's really good. It traps everything in. I really can swear by that one. Why not use them? They are very affordable, not like they are cheap or they are over the top. They are just there. You know, they are at that right price that I'm happy to buy. Because you're going to buy this for the next, if care is not taken, up to when they are 3. So you still have a long time to go buying diapers and wipes. So why not save them money and use it in something else and leave Pampers alone and buy something more affordable? The next on my list is baby changing table. Someone wake me up. What was I thinking? Buying a baby changing table. I mean, it is a good thing, but they would outgrow it in split of a second. And I tell you what, with baby changing table, ours is kept in this room, stationed in this room. And unfortunately, I have never had to change my baby, not even for one day, both my first and my second. I've never had to change them on the baby changing table. Why? Because I'm never here. I'm either downstairs or upstairs in my bedroom doing it. So why on earth did I waste my money buying a baby changing table for? However, you guys know, I've said it to you before, I use changing mat and it is really working for me. You can do yourself a favor and have changing mat. If you want to keep one in your grandma's house, do that. If you want to keep one in each room, do that. They are not overly expensive. I think they're about, I can't remember, but they're under £20. So do yourself a favor and get changing mats. You put one upstairs, put one downstairs, put one in your bedroom, wherever you want to, you know that you change your baby quite frequently, put one there. But look, this is my changing mat in this room. I literally have changing mats for every room and they are not so expensive. I think they are under £15, this one. I bought them from Home Bargain or something like that. Look, for once, trust me, for once, I have never had to change my little one on a changing table. Why would you have a designated area just to change your little one? Who does that? Honestly, if you tell yourself the truth, you know that it's not practical. You either have a changing mat that you use or you put a burp cloth on the sofa where you are. You know, people do all styles, but I just like to use my changing mat because it's safer, it's waterproof. If anything happens, you just wipe it off and off you go. And I have this in every room. So please, my dears, do not waste your money because changing tables are not cheap. I'll put up the picture of the one that we have that we never used. Luckily, my changing table has chest of drawers. So it's now like our chest of drawer for the babies. We're not using it for any changing anything. It is basically chest of drawers and I'm happy with that. Luckily, we thought very smartly to do that 2-in-1, changing table on top and chest of drawers at the bottom. And at number 8, I have the burpee pillow, the nursing pillow. I don't know what you call it, but I call it nursing pillow or burpee pillow. It is just not working. Currently, we use it just for the baby to support her back while she's learning to sit on her own or during tummy time. That is what the use I have found for it. But for one day, I have never used it to breastfeed. Not just because I did not breastfeed, but it's just too much faff. Even when I try to breastfeed, it's just too much. You know, you put it around, you're struggling with carrying your baby on one hand and you're struggling with putting it around you. It's just too overrated. You don't need a nursing pillow, no. However, luckily, I have found other use for mine. So now I put it right under my baby to help her do her tummy time because she does not like tummy time. But I'm like, you have to do tummy time somehow, somewhat. So we're using it for tummy time and I use it to support her as she's learning to sit. Now she sits on her own, but while she's still learning to sit, I was using it to support her from behind so that when she falls, she's not going to just fall on the rug like that. If it's working for you, I know some people have said, oh, I like my nursing pillow, blah, blah, blah. Yes, use it. But I just found it to be, you know, too much faff, too much doings that, you know, I can as well just burp myself up with pillow, use normal pillow, burp myself up, or put my baby on normal pillow and hold her up. I find normal pillow to work even better, but with that nursing pillow, it's just no. But good for you if it's working for you, if you understand it and know how to use it. At number 9, I have the nursing cover. Nursing cover is called. So this nursing cover is like a long piece of cloth that looks like an apron. People use it during breastfeeding or breast pumping to shield, to cover the baby and to cover yourself, like cover your dignity, that sort of thing, which is good. But that's another unnecessary drama because you don't need it. These days, everyone understands and know that, well, yeah, she's a nursing mother. She's got to breastfeed if she has to breastfeed. Do it with pride. Do it diligently. Do it happily. Do it, you know, Do it properly. You don't need to cover nothing. I'm not saying you should expose yourself to the whole world, to the public to see. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying to you is that it is not practical for you to be carrying it about wherever you go in your nursing bag. It's unnecessary. And these days, we know how to intentionally wear nursing tops, dresses that you won't even know that someone's breastfeeding. Gone are the days where you have to raise your clothes up and wear some sort of outfit that would expose you. No. Now people are very intentional with their dressing. They know they would breastfeed in public, so they wear very discreet breastfeeding, nursing mother top or dress, whatever they want to wear. So no need to put on this nursing apron or cover or shield, whatever you want to call it. And now to top it up, the one that I have, even though they said it's breathable, is this, you can use it to shield, use it to, no, it's dead warm underneath there. Like the first time I tried to use it, it was just too much. And by the time I finished, my child was sweating because of course I wasn't comfortable breastfeeding because I was still in pain, nipple was hurting. I was dealing with that. I was dealing with the fact that my baby was all covered in sweat because I told you my first was born during summer. It was so hot underneath there. Please don't suffocate your child because you're trying to cover your dignity in public. I don't think anybody cares about what you do in breastfeeding your child in public. So please do not suffocate your child. Whereas if you're wearing a nursing top, you know how you unpin it and just do your stuff and nobody cares. And the last on my list, I'm gonna have to keep it short, honestly. I can give you guys on and on, but no, let's keep it short. The next on my list is the baby bottle sterilizer. Oh, yeah, baby bottle sterilizer. I bought the Tummy Tippy one. It's very good because it's an electric sterilizer. To be honest, I used it majority of the time when I had my first baby and it did work. I liked it then because I didn't know any other. But now I've not even brought it out. I've not used it, not even for once during this second baby. And why have I not used it? Because I have found an alternative. And my alternative is just using the sterilizing liquid. Put a drop in your hot water or warm water, put in your bottles that you want to sterilize, shake it up for leave it for 10-15 minutes and it's good to go. It's sterilized, you know. But with this, my Tummy Tippy sterilizing unit, you have to put water underneath it, then layer it up, then start to put the cups, the teats, everything you want to sterilize, level them, put them in order, because there are hangers where you have to hang them, try and hang them all in order, and then put it, and then start to sterilize. And then when it's done you have to then start unloading it like you're unloading the dishwasher and stuff like that. Why? Too much. Alternatively, I know that some people don't want to do chemicals by putting the sterilizing tablet or liquid in water, you know. Okay, I get that. What about the dishwasher? So if I'm in the mood, I just load it up in the dishwasher and they wash, provided that your bottles are dishwasher compatible. Just load it up and it gives it a good wash. If you want to, you know, it steams it literally, so you can use your dishwasher in place of Tummy Tippy. So that is just now lying in the cupboard for me, doing nothing. Trust me, I'll be gifting that. There is also the one we use in the hospital, is a bag. You just put water in it, put the bottles you want to sterilize in it. There are different sizes. They have the small, medium, and big. If you want to do more bottles, buy the big ones. Then just put just put water, ordinary tap water in, and throw in your bottles, your teats, your pacifier, whatever you want to wash or sterilize, I beg your pardon. Throw them all in there, seal it. It's like a ziplock it, put it in the microwave, It will tell you 1 minute or whatever, depending on the one you're buying. But the one that we use in the hospital, you put it in there for 1 to 2 minutes and bang, it's done. You bring it out sizzling hot and you throw away the water. Then you walk away with your sterilized bottles. There are so many ways, so many quick ways to do it now than having that bulky tummy tippy sterilizing unit that will just be blocking space in your kitchen, or however, it's still good, it's still doable, it's still practical, but for me it's just too much hard work, loading it, offloading it, this, that. And I sterilize mine like so frequently. After each use I sterilize. I can't be doing that after each use. It's just too much. Thank you for watching if you've watched up to here. And thank you for coming back if you're my returning subscribers. I do really appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, I'm not just doing this as a norm. Please subscribe to my channel. Please, it's all free of charge. We're not charged for it. Yeah, so please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you really have enjoyed it or have learned a thing or two from it. And I do hope to see you in my next video. Until then, cheerio.